Hi, Aaron and Heather here. Today we wanted to do a special video to give us a chance to answer some of the questions that we get. First one, are we in a real estate bubble? And do we anticipate a crash like we had in 2008 or 2009?
It's a valid question, especially with prices rising as much as they have. You would think that we would be in that same scenario. However, we have something very different happening now. There's a lot of equity. All of the people that have purchased houses in the last 14, 15 years have equity in their homes. Interest rates are very low. And we don't have the predatory financing that we had back then, where you could get in with zero down, with an adjustable rate mortgage that adjusts so high in a couple years that you can't then pay your mortgage.
Yeah, that's a great point. For every home that we have on the market right now, there's 6, 7, 10, sometimes 20 different buyers that aren't getting that home. So just that supply and demand issue alone is going to be something that keeps us out of that true bubble feeling. But as far as we're concerned, what we know to be bubble tendencies in the economy, we do not see currently. That can change, but as of right now, we don't see that currently.
So that leads us to another question that we get a lot, which is, how is the market right now?
We have extremely low, historically low inventory, something we haven't seen. A lot of that has to do with the COVID pandemic. That made it a point in time where people weren't comfortable allowing strangers into their home. And so even if they were interested in moving, they weren't willing to open their house up to have it on the market. And then we're seeing historically low interest rates. The US economy and the Federal Reserve keeping interest rates at an all-time low in order to stimulate our economy. And when you have low interest rates and low inventory, it's a perfect storm to have this seller's market.
You've also got on that the opposite side of it, which is there are a ton of people that realized last year that they don't like where they live. They were stuck at home. They had nowhere to go. And they decided this might be the right time to look for a new place. And a lot of those people might have been renters that couldn't do anything to the house they lived in. So they wanted to then get into something new.
That's a great one. So should we consider selling right now? And I guess with that, should we consider buying? We do see both of those quite often, but should we sell right now? Look, if you have the ability to sell your property in Orange County or in Southern California right now, there is zero doubt in my mind that you're going to very likely break a record in your community.
The other thing you can do is, if you do know that you want to buy, talk to a lender. Call us. We'll refer you several. You can have conversations with all of them. You can get all of your information over to them, and you can get pre-qualified. What almost every seller wants right now with an offer is a pre-qualification or a DU, which is direct underwriting, which is like one step further than that pre-qual. They want to see proof of funds. They want to know you've got the cash to close, and they want to see a really strong offer.
Okay, so here's an interesting question. Heather, Aaron, can you please design my house? I think that comes from, a lot of people see how we stage our properties. And just in case you are in the market of selling a home in the next year or two, and you consider Heather and I, our team, your real estate professionals, just know when we do all of our staging, we don't charge our sellers for that. I know there are agents out there that do pass along that expense to the client. That's not us. That's part of our standard protocol when we go to sell a property, because it's truly what's best for your property. If you're not looking at moving anytime soon,
we'll still help.
We can help. Yeah. How do you help people with that often?
I get a lot of questions of, hey, do you have a flooring contact? Do you have someone that does cabinets? Do you have a general contractor you could send us? But sometimes it's just a picture of an empty room, and where would you put the couch? How would you put the wall art? Where would you put the TV or the lighting? So it happens to be a passion of ours also, and we are more than willing to help. So if you just need a question or somebody to bounce ideas off of, we'd love to help you with that. But yes, we do have flooring contractors, plumbers, electricians, general contractors that we would love to send your way.
Lastly, Heather.
Yes.
How can we get a hold of you guys if we need you?
Easy. You can call us. His number is 714-270 2424. You can email us, erinSmills@gmail.com or heather.gapic@gmail.com. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram. You can also just stop into our office. We are right off of Yorba Linda Boulevard and Imperial. Just come in, have a cup of coffee with us, hang out. We have a cool couch in the back. We can just catch up.
You can even play ping pong.
That's true.
Anyways, thank you so much for all your love and support. It means the world to us, and we'll catch you next time.